Good morning, class. Today we are about to begin very first chapter of class 12th accountancy. Class 12th accounts is divided in three parts: partnership accounts, company accounts, and financial statements. So today we are going to begin with partnership accounts and its very first chapter. So first I am providing you the brief of this chapter. The topics we have to discuss in this chapter are the theory part, the journal entries, ledger posting of those journal entries, calculation of interest on capital that is to be paid to partners, manager's commission, interest on loan, rent paid to partner, interest on drawings, expenses treated as charge or appropriation against profit, adjustment in close accounts, and guarantee to a partner. These are the total topics which are included in this chapter. But today we are going to cover the journal entries part, the ledger posting part, and the calculation of interest on capital. So alright student, let's begin with our first topic, that is journal entries. Class, first of all let me tell you that these journal entries are make on the same procedure which we have studied earlier in class 11. The rules for posting journal entries will be the same, that is all the assets, all the increase in assets will be debit, all the decrease in assets will be credit, and opposite for liabilities. Then all the increase in expenses will be debit and all the decrease in expenses will be credit, and opposite for incomes as well. So first of all let's talk about the entry for interest on capital. Class, you all are aware about this topic, that is interest on capital. We have studied earlier also in class 11th. This is the interest which we have to pay to our owner on the fund invested by them. Such fund is investment for our owner, and such fund is known as capital for the term of business. So we are dealing with partnership account, so this capital will be known as partner capital, and on this partner capital we have to provide them interest. So very first entry will be interest on capital account debit to partners capital account. Next entry, we all are aware that we have to transfer all our expenses and income to profit and loss account, but as these expenses are belong to our owners and partner, so we have to transfer these expenses and income to profit and loss appropriation account. Therefore the entry for transferring will be profit and loss appropriation account debit to interest on capital account. All right. So the next entry will be for charging interest on drawings. The entry will be opposite, that is partners capital account debit to interest on drawings account, and the second entry for the same will be interest on drawings account debit to profit and loss appropriation account. Then we also have to pay some salary or commission to our working partners. So for this we have to pass the entry as partners salary slash commission account debit to partners capital account, and its second entry will be profit and loss appropriation account debit to partners salary slash commission account. And after this we also have to make some kind of reserves, as we have studied in 11th also, for meeting our future expenses. So the entry for creating reserve in partnership account will be profit and loss appropriation account debit to reserve account. And when all the expenses and income will be transferred to P&L appropriation, then the profit for the year have to be calculated in this manner. With the help of those journal entries, we have prepared this ledger account of P&L appropriation. So friends, with the help of the below mentioned journal entries, we can prepare our P&L appropriation account. Let me tell you, it will be prepared on the same basis as we have done in our class 11 financial statement chapter. Once again I am explaining you, all the expenses will be on the debit side, all the incomes will be on the credit side. But remember one thing, the very first thing you have to post in this account will be this: by profit and loss, profit transferred from P&L account. In class 11th we have studied financial statement, or in that we have studied profit and loss account. Over there we have calculated net profit, if you all remember. So that net profit will be transferred to this P&L appropriation account, and for this we have to make this posting, that is by profit and loss account. This figure will be provided to you in the question itself, so you need not to worry for this. All right, then the interest on drawings. In the debit column, 2 salaries of partner, that will be the expense for us, 2 commission paid to partner, 2 interest on partner's capital, 2 reserves if we are making any kind of reserves with us. And after that, when we are adding this credit column and we are adding this debit column, then the difference amount will be our profit, and this profit will be transferred to our capitals of the partner. For an example, we are having 2 partner with us, that is A and B. So we have to distribute the profit among these 2 partner. 2 profit transfer to A's capital, 2 profit transfer to B's capital. And let me tell you student, this profit have to be transferred in their profit sharing ratio, which will be provided to you in the question itself. Now let's move further to our ledger account posting. This is a P&L appropriation account. You can say this is P&L appropriation ledger account. Now let's talk about partners capital account. Class, if you have noticed, we are having 2 entries for each case. One will be for partner capital and the another will be for P&L appropriation. One will be for partner capital, the another will be for P&L appropriation. So as per this, we have to prepare 2 ledger account. That will be, one is your P&L appropriation and the another will be your partners capital accounts. Like for in this example, we are having 3 partner, so we have to prepare a ledger account. This is again as same as class 11th capital account term, but here we over there we are having a sole proprietor, yani for that we are having a single owner, so we will prepare the account for single person. But here we are having 3 partner, so we have to prepare this account for 3 person. For that we'll distribute the amount column in 3 part, that will be A, B and C for debit and A, B and C for credit. Now let's talk about it inner part. Over here we are having the opening balance as by balance brought down, by cash or bank account if any additional capital introduced by any of the partner, by interest on capital. Class, we all are aware that the things which are expenses for the firm will be treated as an income for the partner. Therefore, the interest on capital which was debited to the P&L appropriation account, the same interest on capital will be credited to the partner's capital account. Same for salary, same for commission. Over here we are having our drawings, 2 drawings, then 2 interest on drawing, as these both things are expenses for the partner, so we have posted them to the debit of the ledger account. And then this is for by P&L, the distribution of profit, and this is for 2 P&L distribution of loss. And after that we'll close this account by 2 balance carried down. So this is all for our ledger accounts. Now alright class, let me tell you one more thing. All of these things will be provided to you in the question itself, but the major part is this interest on capital. You have to make calculations for this interest on capital amount. So for this we are having one formula. Let's move to that. Here it is, calculation of interest on capital. The formula for this will be amount of capital into rate of interest upon 100 into time period upon 12. Let me explain the same with an example. Suppose rate of interest is 10% and capital of A will be in this format. Like from April to July, his capital was 4 lakh. From August to January, his capital was 6 lakh. And from February to March, his capital was 5 lakh. Now class, if you have noticed over here, we are having time period upon 12. This is as same as class 11th once again. Time period is the number of months for which the capital is given to us. For an example, April to July, we are having the capital of rupees 4 lakh. So for April to July, it was 4 month. And so the calculation will be 4 lakh into 10 upon 100 into 4 upon 12. This will be the amount of capital. This will be the rate of interest. And this will be the time period upon 12. So here the time period is between April to July is 4 months. That's why time period will be 4. Here February to March, this is for 2 months. So the formula for this will be 5 lakh into 10 upon 100 into 2 upon 12, and the things will go on same. That's all for today. Thank you.